This is going to be a video product review of the Headband Magnifier Double Lens Head-Mounted Reading Magnifier Loupe for jewelry. It's a jewelry visor. Optical glass binocular magnifier with lens magnification 1.5x, 2x, 2.5 and 3.5x. Sold by Beileshi. All right, let's just be honest and upfront right away. I have been using this type of a visor forever. I mean, just absolutely forever. I'd be lost without this visor. This visor is no longer made, no longer sold. Screws over here. The problem with this thing is it cracks. It takes like 10 years to crack, but it cracks. The rest of it holds up. And you can't buy these anymore. They were really good. I've got a few left, but I figured one of these days, all of mine are cracking because they're so old, the plastic cracks, and I'm looking for a magnifier that I can buy as a spare to get me through the rest of my life. So I saw this, 25 bucks. Did I buy two of them? I think I bought two. I don't know. What does this thing say? Let's read all the stuff. I'm going to leave an affiliate link in the video description if you want to buy this thing. Comfort, of course, everything's comfort, lens ground polished. Needle point, yeah. I just use these constantly for everything. Electronics, fixing things, putting screws in. My reading glasses aren't the best, and even when they are, I still need a little bit of magnification. So I did a video review maybe last year, 2 years ago. Last year I bought a visor and I returned it because I thought, I'm not spending this amount of money because it's junk. And it was. But what did I say? Beileshi or Beileshi or... Let's go see what's going on with this thing. Okay, so the difference between the one that I've got, which I think is 1.5x, and I think I've got like a 2.5x over here of the same type thing, and when you buy these things, 1.5x is fine. When you start going 2.5x or 3.5x, your focal length goes way down. So maybe 1.5x, you could wear this and keep it on and keep the item maybe a foot away from you, like something like reading glasses. When you start going to the 2x, 2.5x, and the 3.5x, your focal length shortens, so you got to keep the thing really close, or else you're going to have distortion and get dizzy and not feel good. So let's take this out of the sack and see what I bought. Okay, so I'm looking over here. How the heck do you... Okay, so I guess you take your lenses and you snap this little plastic out and you put in a new lens. Now some people might say this is really good. You can take the lens in and out and swap it for whatever you need. Is this a screw? Little pin. Yeah, that pin is probably going to hold up for a while, but I wouldn't say it's going to hold up for 10 years. So what I would do, which you don't have to, is if you want to have different ones like the 1.5 and the 3.5, just go out and buy a couple of these things and put in the lens that you want and just use it for that lens only. Okay, so let's go back over here. Hard plastic. Hard plastic. This is really comfortable. I love this about this old style. I can adjust it. It's very easy to adjust. It's almost impossible to find that nowadays. Now they give you this screw thing that adjusts it, and I guess that's probably better. It tightens down. You got some words over here. I've got like a rivet, and every so many months I have to clamp it down with the vice grips, whereas with this, that's what this is for, so you can tilt it down. You got a nice headband. Let me read some of the stuff before I continue. 4 replaceable lenses. Remember I was talking about the focal length. 1.5 is 20 inches. That's the focal length. You can go about 20 inches before your brain starts saying I'm dizzy. The 3.5 is 4 inches. Head-mounted design, comfort headband, easy to fit, adjustable headband. Yeah. And so the neat thing about these is you can put them on. They say you can lift them up and then put them down. After a while, that just gets annoying. With my old one, I just take it off my head. Sometimes I flip it up, but I usually just take it off. with the 1.5 inch, your focal length, as I said, is 20 inches, so it's very easy to wear it while you're working on your project. Now this says needlework, artwork, electronic inspection, book reading, print. You got to be really careful. It's the same thing that people in our country and our world now are dealing with. They're using cell phones and computers, and they're training their eyes to have a focal length. That's the distance your eye learns to focus, a focal length of about 8 inches to a foot. So if you hold your cell phone up to your head or a foot away from your head, within 5 years or not even that long, your eyes are just going to start, the muscles are going to tighten up, and you're going to train your eyes to only focus a foot away. That's why you've got so many people now who use cell phones and laptops and tablets they're wearing glasses because they are training their eyes to the muscle to freeze up. So when this thing says needlepoint, I would definitely not wear this to needlepoint all night because you're going to wipe out your vision. I'm not a doctor. They're going to say I'm wrong. You don't want to train your vision unless you're going to look away, look like 20 feet, 30 feet away, refocus your eyes every couple minutes. You don't want to wear this thing all day long. Again, I wear my visor a lot. When I'm working on things, I'm able to flip it up and down. I'm going to put this thing on now. Hopefully it came with the 1.5. And I'm going to give you my honest opinion because, like I said, I bought another brand and I couldn't stand it. I didn't like what they sold me. The problem was it was a flip. It flipped up and it just drove me nuts. Within a minute, I said, this is going back. Am I going to keep this, where's the company name again? Beileshi? Am I going to keep this Beileshi head-wearing magnifier? What I want to do, I want to go get this label, this package of toothpaste over here, and I'm going to go put this Beileshi on, and I'm going to be really honest with you. Okay, now I'm putting it on my head now. You don't need to see me put it on the head. So this is the adjustment over here. Again, I'm not thrilled with that, but it's probably a lot better than this. This has never slipped on me, and it makes it really easy to adjust. But let's loosen this up a little bit. Okay, I felt it give. It's over my head. You don't need to see it over my head. Whoa. Okay, so it's perfect if you wear glasses. It is perfect. It's not going to get in the way of your glasses. I don't like this. I don't like it because I think that the magnification is probably too big. Let me go look. 2.5x. So 2.5x is 8-inch focal length. Oh, ladies, 8 inches. Let's go take this package out. Got my package in my hand. And we're going to take off the rubber band, and we're going to open this sack up. Got my sack opened. And we're going to look. Oh, so they gave you some extra pins. I'm impressed. Good for this company to do the right thing. Because they know you don't want people to return stuff or be unhappy if your pins are breaking. This is 3.5. I'll bet. Let me go put this. I'm not going to put it in the visor. I'm just going to put it over something and let you know what I think as far as reading. How good is this for 3.5? Oh my God, they're not kidding. 4 inches. It's beautifully clear. What is it called? The binocular effect. I don't see distortion, and I'm able to use this with both eyes. But again, this is 4 inches away from my eyes, and yikes. I'm looking for, okay, what is this one? This is the 2X. I want to try the 2X because I want to be really fair with this review. 2X, how do I handle the 2X? The 2X is really nice. It's beautiful. What do they say for the 2X? 8 inches? That's about 8 inches. Really clear, and I'm happy. Wow, I didn't think I'd be this happy with this. You know, when I buy stuff half the time on Amazon, I think it's going back because I'm just not happy. But I'm happy. 1.5. This is the one that I've got in my old one, the one that I've got on my head right now. So let's go try the 1.5. This is beautiful. Wow. You can hear it in my voice. I'm happy. It's just so hard to find a good visor. And what's the price on this thing? $25? I would buy these year after year after year. If they broke every 6 months, I would buy this. How do you pronounce it again? Beileshi. You got a darn good product here. You should be proud of yourself. This, okay, where did the piece of plastic go that I had this in? Oh, I don't know, but does that really matter? This is it. Beileshi. The head visor, I'm going to leave an affiliate link in the video description. Click on it. Buy it. I think you're going to be happy. If you're not, just return it, but I think you're going to be really happy. The lenses, I'm really happy with it. Would I want to swap these things out from a 1.5 to 2 to 3? Yeah, honestly, I think the one that I've got here now is about a 2 and then a 1.5. If you're swapping these things out, just go spend the money if you can afford it and buy a few of these things and put in the lens that you're going to use all the time. And when it gets to the point where the little plastic thing breaks, I told you it comes with some extra pieces of plastic. And when you get to the point where that doesn't work anymore and you're 90 years old and you run out of money, or you ran out of money, go buy a little small screw and a lock washer and a nut if it breaks, and tighten it down, and you can use this for a long, long, long time. I am thrilled. I'm really excited that I finally found a visor that I can use that I'm going to be happy with. So there it is. Go buy the thing. What else does it say? What I'm looking over on the screen over here, it says 1.5 to 3 LED select. What is this other one? One of them is an LED magnifier. Don't buy the LED. Well, look at the thing on the screen. It's got an LED on the top. It's got an LED thing over here, and it's got this and a loop that goes to the side. Don't get that. I don't think you're going to be happy. Buy this thing. It's almost twice the money. It's you're going to be happy. I promise you. You're going to be really happy. And if you're not, then you're not. Good product. Thanks for watching. Check out my other cool reviews on my channel.